We walk to Mother Superior's office close to the front of the school. Her door is also unlocked, and when we open it, she's waiting for us on a large leather chair behind her wooden desk, a golden crucifix nailed to the wall. Wooden and crystal rosaries hang between framed pictures of Spain. "How can I help you?" Mother Superior says in her serious voice. She looks Grandpa straight in the eyes when she says it. I remain standing. With his handkerchief, Grandpa wipes the sweat from his forehead, then says, "Disculpe la molestia, madre, especially on this day." "No worries, Don Chepe," she responds with a faint smile at the very corners of her thin lips. "Anything for Javiercito." "We're here to ask if you could please grant my grandson permission to miss a week of school," Grandpa says, quick but firm, like I imagine he gave orders to policemen when he was one. "Oh," she says, sliding away from the desk on her leather chair. When the wheels stop, she continues, "But he's never missed a single day of school." She slides toward the fan, noticing Grandpa and I are sweating. "Well, yes, I've made sure he comes to school every single day," Grandpa explains, stumbling at first, but catching himself mid-sentence, ending it full of confidence. He leans toward Mother Superior, almost whispering, "I've raised him as my own son. He's punctual, like me, well-behaved." She cuts him off. "One of our very best, which is why we're here, to show you respect. We wouldn't take him without asking." "Thank you for taking the time, Don Chepe." She leans closer to Grandpa, arms on the chair. "Our pleasure," Grandpa adds a smile. "If you don't mind," she asks, "why is he missing an entire week?" Her eyes are fixed on Grandpa, the same look she and other nuns get when they're about to hit you with their knotted cords. I've seen Grandpa rehearsing what he's about to say. He wants to get it right. I know he feels guilty for lying to a woman of faith. But someone at the market warned him that Jesuit nuns are infamous for calling the police on their students trying to cross the Guatemalan border. Grandpa takes a breath, pauses. "Well, madre," he says, pauses, continues. "Last year, we didn't let Chepito go to that zoo trip in Guatemala City because his mom dreamed he got lost." "I remember," she says, nodding her head slowly, showing the top of her dark brown habit, which makes her look like a penguin. "We listened and didn't let him go. Premonitions are to be honored. God always sends signs." She places her hands on the desk, one hand on top of the other. "He cried and cried. You know how much Chepito loves animals." Grandpa slows down when he says animals, making it sound like a 10-syllable word. He looks at me, which is my cue to look sad, which I do by looking down at the tiles in front of my shoes. "Of course," she nods, showing the top of her penguin head again. "His mother felt so bad. She sent us money to take him to Guatemala. I have some friends from my time in the military who live there." Mother Superior acknowledges his service by pressing her lips together, moving her head down, the slightest nod. Grandpa continues, "My friends will host us a few days. Hope you understand, madre." "Oh, I see. Okay, it's okay," she says, followed by, "Don't worry about it. Javiercito Have a great trip. She stares as she gets up from her leather chair, shakes Grandpa's hand, taps my head, and walks us out. Go with God, she says as she opens the door. God bless you. We walk past her. In the hallway, outside her office, she calls my name. I turn around and she says, Javiercito, I suggest you talk to your teachers so you get your assignments. You don't want to lose your first place now. She smiles again, not showing teeth, slightly moving her thin lips. Grandpa laughs, but I don't find it funny. What if I don't make it and I have to come back behind in school? My family would have to pay for school. I won't be with my parents. No. I snap out of it as Grandpa opens the front gate and closes it after us. The matracas are not out yet. It's humid and hotter than when we entered Mother Superior's office. He takes his handkerchief out and wipes his face. He's smirking. He's proud Mother Superior bought our lies. It's true Mom didn't let me go to Guatemala with my classmates because she dreamed a gorilla took me from the group. I was so mad at her. The zoo in San Salvador doesn't have gorillas, only spider monkeys. I've always wanted to see a gorilla. But besides that, everything else was a lie. Lying makes me feel cool. I hope Mother Superior doesn't suspect anything, that she won't call the police. My grandparents have said they remember, after I got to nationals, Mother Superior saying El Salvador needs kids like me, that people like me will make this country better, that it would be a shame if I ever left, like some kids at school already have.